welcome to the Destin Business Forum, brought to you by the Destin Area Chamber of Commerce. I'm your host, Amy Perry, and with me today I have two gentlemen from Kiwanis of Destin. Mr. Charlie Clary, you are a principal of DAG Architects, and you are a past Kiwanis president. And Don David, you are the current Kiwanis president, and you are with wealth management advisor Merrill Lynch Wealth Management. That's a mouthful.
That's right, but yes, that's correct.
Thank you for being here. And for those who don't know exactly what Kiwanis is, I think a lot of people have heard of it, but some people may not know what it is, what it does. Can you explain that?
Mm-hmm.
Well, Kiwanis is a global organization. We're a civic club. We provide services to the community. We raise money for children's programs, and we also work with children's programs throughout the community. And we have somewhere in the neighborhood of 10 charitable organizations that we help sponsor, similar to the Children's Advocacy Center, the Florida Youth Boys Ranch, and a number of others. But we work with them. Our focus is in the children programs.
What a great thing, focus on the children. All right, if somebody wants to be a member of Kiwanis, what do they have to do? Have to learn a special handshake? Or?
No, not at all. First of all, they need to be interested in serving the community and giving back, because that's really what we're all about. And we have members that are both currently working and also retired, so we're happy to have both. They all can contribute to our efforts throughout the year. And it's really a place where we have fun. We network from a business standpoint, but we have fun at our events throughout the year, the fundraisers, and several social activities. So it's a great place to meet new folks as well.
Do you find that it's easier to make friends when you're in an organization that you both, or all of you, have the same goal? You want the same thing. You want to help out kids. It seems like it would be easier to make those lasting friendships.
That's exactly right. Yeah, it's very true. It's very rewarding to be a member of Kiwanis. We meet a couple of times a month at regular meetings, but then we have events throughout the year, and so it's just a very rewarding experience. It helps you bond and meet folks that you may not have met any other way.
Sure. And you said you want everybody to attend every meeting, but if they don't get kicked out if they've missed like 2 meetings or something like that.
Not at all. It's a great organization for giving what you can give. You give of your time if you want to give of your money, but we don't expect or require anything. We just want you to participate and
if you want to give, you're there.
Exactly.
One of the unique things about Destin Kiwanis, and we're unique throughout the state, is that we started about a year or so ago meeting only twice a month. Most civic clubs meet every week. Gotcha. And over the years that's become a more difficult challenge with everybody being so busy with busy schedules with work and children and after school programs. And so we meet twice a month, the first and third Thursday. We meet at Village Baptist Church in their coffee shop, and it's a great space to meet. And during that time, not only do we have our service activities, but it's a great way to network. And used to, civic clubs didn't like to use the term networking, but now they've more embraced it because it is truly a networking place for business people.
Sure. In reading your paperwork, there was something that caught my eye, and it was talking about the different volunteers. We've been dancing around it a little bit, but it said that you want everybody to give what they can. If somebody is not working, but they're still very busy because they have many children or something like that, and they can only give an hour a week, that's fine, and they're not going to be treated any differently or looked at differently than the person who has the time and wants to contribute 10 hours a week.
That's right.
Right? And that's, at least for me, when I'm deciding, what organizations I want to get involved in, I do look at the time requirement, because nobody wants to get involved in something and then feel like you're disappointing somebody because you're not doing enough. And it sounds like Kiwanis really understands that.
One of the things that we try to encourage is not just having perfect attendance, but attend the things that you can do. Like, you may not be able to make every meeting, but you can do some of our programs out in the community, whether it's working with our children's programs at the school or putting out flags for our flag program, or We do Adopt a Highway, working with the city of Destin. So there's a lot of opportunities to what we have makeups so that, in a sense, you can have perfect attendance in a variety of ways.
In attending those events. Okay,
Right.
tell me about the flags that you put out. When do you do it? Where do you do it?
We're putting flags throughout the Destin community 6 times a year, and these are full-size 6-foot poles with a full-size American flag on them. And they're celebrating our holidays throughout the year that are so important to us. July 4th, Flag Day, Veterans Day, Memorial Day, even 9/11. We've also started including that as well. So it's just a great time to show that patriotism.
Yeah.
We work with a number of different neighborhoods and put those flags out. Anyone in the community that's interested in having a flag in their yard can contact us either directly through email or through our Facebook page. Destin Kiwanis is on Facebook. And it's just a very small fee to have a great service throughout the year. We bring the flags out, we put them up, we take them down after the holiday.
Oh, that's nice.
And it looks great when when we get a bunch of flags up on a street and you drive down and see those American flags waving. It feels great, and often when we're putting a flag out, the neighbor runs out and says, "How can I get one?" And we're happy to put one up for them too.
It's a nice advertisement, and you do it for businesses as well.
Yes.
And when, over time, with weather and other things that are going on, flags get tattered and get torn, and so we work with the American Legion over on Main Street, and they have a program where they can take flags and properly take care of those after they've had their useful purpose.
Oh, that's nice. I just interviewed them, so nice to see that connection. All right, tell me about the programs when you go into the schools. You go into elementary, middle, and high schools.
Correct.
What are those different programs?
What we're doing basically is trying to promote leadership skills with the children and also a sense of community involvement. And we hope that the things they learn through school leads them to be a community leader in their life later. But at the elementary school level, we have K-Kids. At the middle school in Destin, we have the Builders Club. And then at high school, we have the Key Club. And since we don't currently have a high school in Destin, we're participating with the Freeport South Walton Kiwanis Club at South Walton High. And so we support that Key Club there.
And if kids are interested, they just contact you, I would imagine, and they have to have an interest in serving their community and really learning some leadership skills.
Exactly, and there's a teacher sponsor of each club within the school, and of course at the guidance office or at the front office they could inquire about that. So if a parent or a child is interested, they can definitely get enrolled through their school, and then members of our club attend those meetings at the school sites and introduce the programs, and they have all kinds of fun, do projects throughout the year.
Just one last question, is Kiwanis open to both men and women?
Yes, it is. A few years ago, Kiwanis was only a men's organization, but we changed that, and now it's open to men and women, as well as it's also open to people who are retired, not necessarily in business, but have retired down here and still have a heart for the community, have a heart for service to the community and working with children. And so it's a great organization in that sense. And so we're excited about anybody who would like to call us and find out information about joining the club.
More about Kiwanis. All right.
Certainly.
Well, thank you for joining me. I hope you come back.
Thank
Certainly
you.
will.
All right, for our upcoming events, the Leaders in Business Lunch is Tuesday, January 13th, 2015 at Destin United Methodist Church Life Center, and it's sponsored by Warren Averett. The Destin Area Chamber of Commerce Annual Awards and Installation Banquet is Friday, January 16th, again 2015 at 6 p.m. at the Emerald Grand at Harbor Walk Village. Registration is open at DestinChamber.com. And we have Destin's 5th Bayou Bay and Back 5K, 10K, and half marathon, Saturday, January 24th, 2015. It's sponsored by Shoreline Church. The race starts at Clement Taylor Park in Destin. Sponsorships are now available, and the race registration is open at active.com. See you next time.